Public can also tell the friend that he's leaving behind 9 consecutive quarters of deceleration in the rate of economic recovery and expansion, and a projected decline of 1.5% by the end of this fiscal year, coming from the governor of the Bank of Jamaica. We know that it will be deeper than that. He's also leaving behind a budget that is 45 billion short. That is before the 50 billion for Hurricane Beryl. 50 is also leaving behind the exchange rate trading at 158.50. Yeah, inflation is running at 5.1% for the period, the over year July. Yeah, he's leaving behind a poverty rate of 20%. Yeah, and leaving SSL unresolved and with the highest energy costs in the world, which makes our exporters uncompetitive. So the trade deficit for the first quarter was $1.373 billion. He's leaving all of those things behind, the greatest finance minister we have ever had. Vital agricultural sector is also in a state of devastation. The ATM machines are still not working. The rent-seeking oligopolists in the financial sector still dominating the sector, holding back the economy. He's leaving behind all of those things. None of those things have been fixed. The monetary transmission mechanism is still not working properly. There's still a whole lot of confusion in the public sector after we paid Ernst & Young $1 billion to tell us how to do the transformation.
So the finance minister, Nigel Clarke, run off without giving any explanation on how the SSL money go. Not just the SSL money, but the $700 billion that is missing from the healthcare sector. Nigel Clarke run off without even giving any explanation on how the $1.8 trillion go that is missing. Nigel Clarke run off without giving any explanation to the Jamaican people about anything at all, including the budget we have one holy night. Now, who is going to stand responsibility for all of those stuff? Nigel Clarke have a lot of explanation for the Jamaican people, but yet him run gone left all of that. Him also still didn't give any explanation on who held him hostage, why him have to remove GCT of imported raw food, the only thing that protect our local farmers. Who held you hostage, Nigel Clarke? Why you running like a little baby? Now, bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. I hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, just like the hurricane, when Andrew Holiness was the first to make the announcement and give information on it, people are saying that Andrew Holiness is the first to announce that Nigel Clarke are going to work with IMF. We soon come.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers. Big up to all of my viewers. Big up to all of my subscribers. Them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewer first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. Now, my viewers and my subscribers, the People's National Party are now calling out the government to give an explanation on why Nigel Clarke just run off like that. Is it that the ship has sink, so he must jump off and take away himself, or what? What's the cause? The People's National Party are questioning the situation surrounding Nigel Clarke's appointment to the IMF. We also have Nigel Clarke give an explanation to nationwide news. So people, you definitely don't want to miss that. And people, later on down, I am going to play evidence to you guys that they found 7, or should I say, an estimate of 700 billion barrel of oil in Jamaica. We soon come.
And if you're just joining us, the massive news coming this Monday morning, Jamaica House has just announced that the Minister of Finance, Dr. Nigel Clarke, will be leaving the government. He has been appointed Deputy Managing Director of the IMF effective October 31, 2024. And according to the statement from Jamaica House, the Prime Minister says the government has identified successors to Nigel Clarke, both in his ministerial and parliamentary responsibilities, and there will be a smooth transition in both capacities, says Holiness. Further updates will be provided in due course, and the public can expect policy continuity.
In a statement on Monday, the PNP congratulated Dr. Clarke on his appointment, describing his elevation as a notable achievement for Jamaicans on the global stage. But PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell says his departure raises serious concerns.
This development raises significant concerns about the future of Jamaica's economic management and leadership. Dr. Clarke's departure comes at a critical juncture for our country as we face serious economic challenges, including the spiraling cost of living and the negative growth impact of the recent hurricane.
The PNP General Secretary says the government must give clear plans as to how the administration will address what it says are the ongoing economic crises in the face of Dr. Clarke's departure.
The timing of Dr. Clarke's departure also brings into question the government's ability and commitment to addressing the ongoing economic burdens facing the Jamaican people. We are constrained to ask whether his move at this time signals the abandonment of a sinking ship, leaving the Jamaican population to grapple. We urge the government to provide immediate clarity on the transition plan for the Ministry of Finance, how it intends to manage the current economic pressures, and what strategies will be employed to mitigate the impact on the most vulnerable in the society.
Now, my viewers and my subscribers, there is a lot of concern, and I know you all have a concern as well. But Dr. Nigel Clarke is here to explain everything to you all. So guys, remember to leave a like on this video and leave your honest opinion down below in the comment section. What do you think about this appointment of Dr. Nigel Clarke? People, you understand? Just as it come out that the Prime Minister under investigation.
My first question, why are you abandoning Jamaica?
Hi, Cliff. I know you would want to start with the bouncer question. I'm not, and I wouldn't describe myself as abandoning Jamaica, Cliff. It's certainly bittersweet in terms of this sort of new challenge that has been presented to me. The nature of the challenge and Jamaica's own position in the world and our ambitions to be a leading voice in the world are, considerations that would have sort of gone into an sort of analysis of what this represents, or
It remains to be seen who will take up the mantle. I don't think Mr. Holiness has much to choose from.
That's because Jamaica's finance minister has to be elected. The individual must come from the House of Representatives and not the Senate. Hence this suggestion from political commentator Lloyd B. Smith.
It would appear that most fingers are pointing in the direction of Favour Williams, who has had some experience in that ministry before, and who also did have, when she joined the JLP, she came with a history of having been involved in managing fiscal affairs and financial matters. So she would be no stranger, so to speak.
Financial analyst Dennis Chung agrees that Favour Williams, the current education minister, is a good candidate.
Education ministry is not an easy place to manage, right? And she has managed to hold that together. So I would think she is most qualified. From a management perspective, she also has the skills. So she understands finance very well.
Other options, the Prime Minister may choose to take on the finance portfolio similar to Edward Seaga, who held both posts in the 80s. An outsider, whether from the public or private sector, may also be considered, but they need to win a seat. The South Trelawney seat has been vacant since the resignation of the JLP's Marissa Dalrymple Philibert. You may recall that Dr. Clarke became MP for Northwest St. Andrew and ultimately Finance Minister following the March 2018 by-election. For the parliamentary opposition, Dr. Clarke's replacement will have to hit the ground running.
First and foremost, coming out of the budget debate in March, there was a $45 billion announcement of securitization of receivables, for which we have got no information on. We don't know which receivables, we don't know who is securitizing, we don't know anything. There needs to be information on that so that there can be confidence of where that money is coming from.
Other things on the agenda, the supplementary estimates to deal with expenditures associated with Hurricane Beryl, outstanding issues linked to public sector compensation, as well as cost of living pressures.
The BOJ projects that the economy is going to decline for the next quarter. And even before the decline, we have seen a lowering of the growth rate for the last 9 quarters. It's been slowing down. So you have a situation, we missed some revenue targets last fiscal year, which have to be made up this fiscal year. You have a decline in economy, and you also have slowing growth. So again, whoever comes in has those urgent issues.
Nigel has a good team around him, and I don't see anyone coming in that's going to really impact from a policy point of view. Policies are already in place, so the real focus right now must be on getting someone who is going to instill the confidence in the various stakeholders, the people of Jamaica, the private sector, the international organizations.
Now speaking about Nigel Clarke people, more to talk about the little liar one with them call name Daryl Valls. Yes, man. Daryl Valls is a liar and you cannot be trusted. You're not credible, Daryl Valls. But then again, Andrew Wallace chain, just like Nigel Clarke, just like Daryl Valls. The whole is a bunch of liars. And how can the Jamaican people even trust any of you when all you do is tell lie to the Jamaican people them? Now, Daryl Valls put out a statement yesterday. People say them no find no hile. People, check what I'm saying.
As minister, I can categorically state that there's no such thing. It is absolutely fake news. I, as minister, would be the first one to be excited to share any such good news if and when that happens. So until such time as you hear from me, while I'm minister, disregard all information in relation to Jamaica's discovery of oil. It is just simply untrue. Lie.
Now, I am here to prove it to you guys that them find oil for true. And this is coming from the same people that is going to jail the oil. People, how can you trust the Jamaican Liard Party? That's why I call them the Jamaican Liard Party, you know. Because these people, they are lie with a passion. Them lie in a season, out of season, around season, and over season. These people are so lie. Just like their leader, they don't know how to tell truth. Them don't know how to tell truth, my people. Now, me I go play this video for you guys, and you guys can watch this video and listen for yourself, and then you will see that this man is nothing but a big liar.
The island of Jamaica and the government, not only the host government, but the political opposition as well. Everybody's very keen and supportive to see this well drilled, purely because of the economics, the potential upside and value. The size of the prize is huge for what is a reasonably low and minimum investment. And in fact, as a demonstration of the support of the government, they've kindly hosted us this evening for this evening's shareholder event, which we're very excited about.
The energy demand for the world is going to be fulfilled all the way out to 2050 by at least between 40 and 50% coming from fossil fuels. We're in an energy transition. Transitions take decades, and there's a growing realization that reserves have to be replaced in order to meet that energy demand.
The potential is huge. It's a potentially life-changing license for the island of Jamaica. The size and scale and value is truly mind-blowing. This project could be potentially 7 billion barrels of recoverable oil. It could potentially double the GDP of the island as a standalone project, and it could also generate over $30 billion of tax take for the island of Jamaica. So the scale is quite substantial.
The Jamaican opportunity is really a unique one. It's a massive acreage holding, over 22,000 square kilometres, which is the equivalent of 3.5 million football pitches, and really the opportunity to be first mover in a country that is energy hungry, that would like to replace its imports with indigenous supply. More than that, the way that we're looking at Jamaica now, and the technical work that's advanced, we see a real opportunity for a string of pearls in terms of exploration and development. And we're really looking at early commercialization and how we can do that. And with that, we've built a development around, it's conventional, it's using floating production and storage offshore systems, such as used in the Stabroek license in Guyana, for example. And actually, we have many similarities to the Stabroek license. So in the look at how we would go about commercializing these opportunities, we've really started to attract and engage with a number of partners, and we're really taking those conversations forward. And of course, our joint purpose with the Jamaican government is to get to a point of commercializing and getting to production as early as possible.
Projects left in the world, and the fact that a company of our size has 100% of 29,000 square kilometres of acreage is really, really impressive. And it's in our hands now to move it forward, and as I've touched upon, the size of the prize is so big for what is really a minimal investment up front. So I think we're really excited now moving forward into the remainder of this year, our existing work programme, and hopefully drilling an exploration well in 2025 or 2026. This year we've appointed a new country manager, Rona Thompson, and she'll lead operations on the ground and help us with all the permitting that's required for this year's work programme in advance of hopefully drilling an exploration well in 2025. We've also invested quite substantially in a number of training and educational programmes. To date, since we've come into the licence and taken over operatorship, we've invested over $500,000 in training and educational programmes. So the relationship is very strong. I think
some of viewers and my subscribers wanna see where the Jamaican Liard Party are hide from people. Wanna see where the Jamaican Liard Party are hide from. And this wicked liard man with them call name Daryl Liard Valls come I tell you no lie, say I lie people I tell, and if them did find Hyle, he would be the first to come out and break the news. This man cannot be trusted. The Jamaican Lion Party cannot be trusted, my viewers and my subscribers. And that is why we need to tell them today, tomorrow, and now to go, to resign, to leave us alone, because them not mean we no good. The Jamaican Lion Party mean us no good whatsoever, Jamaican people. My viewers and my subscribers, why would they hide this type of information from us? What are they hiding? This what they gonna make a country better, you know? This are gonna make a country better. And if them can hide this from we, if them can hide this from we, Jamaican people, my viewers and my subscribers, what else they wouldn't hide from we? What else these people wouldn't hide from us, the Jamaican people? These people are wicked. Wicked set of people, them. God bless if them not sell out every single thing and not get nothing at all. But people, see your thought down below in the comment section. And remember to leave a like on this video. I am going to leave you with this video right now so you guys can watch it and get a better understanding of everything. Alright, people? Catch the breakdown.
Your viewers and subscribers, one nearly hot, you know. That one nearly hot. That one nearly hot. How do we trust our Jamaican ministers and government? Now, behind me, that is from The Observer, right? This is from United Oil and Gas PLC in England, the investor evening that they have at the High Commission of Jamaica office in England. 2. This is another one from the Gleaner. The Gleaner in our country of Jamaica. Right? 3. After over a week, this man, you need to take off the Jamaica pin off of your jacket, because you don't represent Jamaica. You do not represent Jamaica. Daryl Vaz, you don't represent Jamaica. Take off that off of your jacket. Stay there, look up whatever tie on. You don't represent Jamaica. Look on your face, you can see teethness in your face. I'm in a care. Because you know, always come out and try to say that whatever people are read and whatever is coming in the newspapers and the TVJs and the CVMs and the all the broadcast corporation in Jamaica is a lie. After a week of reading, doing researches into finding out that yes, they've stated that they've found a certain amount of oil, as a matter of fact, 3.5 million football field of oil in Jamaica. You come out with something like this. This is information coming from Mr. Daryl Vaz, right? This is information coming from Mr. Daryl Vaz to say the information that is on social media, the information that is in the Gleaner, the Observer, TVJ, and all the other news outlets in England and all over the world is lying. It is fake news. As a matter of fact, listen what I say.
I've seen the many posts on social media and received WhatsApps and telephone calls in relation to the fake news circulating on social media in relation to the discovery of oil on our shores or off our shores. As minister, I can categorically state that there's no such thing. It is absolutely fake news. I, as minister, would be the first one to be excited to share any such good news if and when that happens. So until such time as you hear from me, while I'm minister, disregard all information in relation to Jamaica's discovery of oil. It is just simply untrue.
So everything that is posted, Mr. Daryl Vaz said it is fake news. This has been published in the newspaper from July 12. So July 12 up until when we brought an awareness to it. This mania, him, say fake news. So the question me want to ask you, Daryl Vars, is, it wasn't fake news when it came out in July 12 in the Observer. It wasn't fake news when it came out in the Gleaner. It wasn't fake news when the British High Commissioner of Jamaica had an evening of investors. It wasn't fake news then. But once it has touched social media and the Jamaican people start to ask questions and you start getting phone calls and you start seeing things on the internet, that's when it becomes fake news. It wasn't fake news before. Daryl Vars, it wasn't fake news before. How is it all of a sudden fake news? Why is it fake news now? In Daryl Vars, you see, as me say, take off the pin there off of your clothes. You are not worthy to wear that pin on your clothes. We do no lies. Uno is a set of liars. Uno are the reason why Jamaica stay how it stay. Because of politicians like yourself that come out and try to dismiss certain news when the population of Jamaica realize what is happening. And you come out and can talk about, oh, fake news. That you said, Daryl Vars? Now, I know a lot of us can read. And I know a lot of us can use the internet. And I know a lot of you can search to find information. Seek your own information. Do not listen to none of these ministers. They're all liars. Liars. A whole bunch of liars they are. So now the whole internet have fake news. Eh? When the newspaper them been bringing it, you've never come out and condemn the news up until Jamaicans are aware of this now. It's fake news. Only a bunch of liars, man. How do Jamaicans trust any of you? How do Jamaicans trust any of you MPs with the lies that you spread? Listen to what you come out and did. Because you are the Minister of Energy and because we brought it to social media before you got the chance to say anything, and no, because you probably went want to wrap up the money. But now everybody know about the money and you still try to cover up, say, oh, it's fake news. Fake news. If you can come out with your fake news, if you say other news are fake news, you're a fake. Daryl Vars is a fake. Take off a Jamaican pin. You do not represent Jamaica. You is a robber. That is my opinion of you. You know, a robber who been robbing the Jamaican people for far too long. And when important information come out, you try to come out and say a fake news. He's a robber. He's a robber, Daryl Vars. Yo. Thief all on a thief. I'm not here. Come for me. Come for me. Come for me. Please. Wicked set of minister wanna be wicked about fake news. Oh, fake news. Oh, fake news what? Wanna get catch, man.
We also want to make the government accountable to the people of Jamaica in the parliament. That is why I brought the impeachment bill to parliament. So then when a politician violates the sacred trust of the people, he or she will be held accountable. We want to deepen the democracy. We want to make the elected people more accountable to those they represent. We must introduce a recall mechanism for non-performing elected representatives, as other parties and countries have done around the world.